high school Timberwolves against the Generals from Grand High School.
That's how the goals are rewarded for you, okay? Study hard, playing hard, and please, boys, do not come out flat in the beginning, okay?
Can you hear me over there?
Start out hard and let's finish hard, okay?
Woo! Game on!
Okay, bring it back, ready to go.
They turned off their speaker.
We have
Oh shit, because they're about second apart.
It's going to be hot. Make sure every time you're coming off your speaker,
because one's hard player.
let me know, alright? Do not feel you have to force it. Even in our set, let's go defensively. Starting off, you know what I mean? We're talking out there. Let's go out there, set the tone. That's embarrassing. Bring it up. Let's break it down. Let's go, boys. Let's go hard. Let's go. General! Start out firing.
Yeah, because I think when they had their scrimmage Wednesday, I can't figure out what's over there. It was like this, like this. Yeah.
Right. Good. 2 quarters today.
Yep, 2:20 minute running clock. Audio's live.
Welcome everyone to Saturday's Tualatin High School versus Grant High School JV lacrosse game. We're going to play 2 running time, I think 15 went up until 20-minute halves as opposed to 4 quarters. So it'll be an abbreviated contest, but both sides are a little light, so they decided to truncate the opening game. Beautiful day here in Tualatin, Oregon.
Hey, let's go, Dave!
Probably going to reach mid-70s at the center X. Just about to get started with the face-off. Here we go. That's number 9, Jared Mitten with the first face-off win, and number 10, Aiden Deedy gets first ground ball. Here comes Tualatin. It's the Wolves' first game of the season. Coached by Devin Spilker, Maddox coach, former Limestone All-American, 2-time national champion, and there's your first steal. It's 16, Damon Shorey picks it off, goes straight up the middle, he starts a fast break. Oh, a little high on the delivery to Rowan Ibsen, the attackman. The ball sails out of bounds, and the Wolves will take it at their own inline. It's 24, Jacob Thomas. He'll bring the ball in. Gives it out to Richie Anderson. Grant's in there ride. They double team the big long stick. Ibsen looking for a steal. Ball gets thrown out of bounds on the pressure. Rowan Ibsen forcing the turnover, and the Generals get the ball back on the far side. It's Connor McNulty bringing the ball in for the Generals. And they'll get it around. Going back to the X position. Again, that's behind the goal. Is the X. We have the center X in the middle of the field. That's where they face off. When you're talking about the X, that's that spot behind the goal. They have it up top now. It's number 10, Gavin Brandsma. With his left hand, tosses it down into Rowan Ibsen. He's the attackman in their first game. Got the hat trick in a 5-5 tie against Clackamas. He makes a move, spins inside, looking for top side, underhand. Taken away by the defense. He loses his stick. The ball lands in the stick, out of the player's hand. That's withholding. The player loses his stick and the ball is still in, and it's actually a violation. What a tick by Damon Shorey. Second take away the game, looking for a second ground ball. Ooh, big hit by 19. Nice ground ball action right in front of you. Kid's getting after it. Body's on the ground. The pickup. That's 13. Oh, that's not. Shot save! I believe it's Marshall Brower. Is he playing goalie? Is it Marshall?
I don't know who it is.
That does look like Marshall Brower in the goal. Clear up to 13. We're going to work on who that is. Ball's across to Connor McNulty, and Generals get the ball back. Hey, Eric, who's 13 for us? Dodge inside. Oh, looking for a shot. That's Gavin Bradsman. Knocked away. Oh, Nuggets, okay. Yes. So I get the wrong list? How do they have a better list than me? I got listening to me. Ball goes out of bounds, looks like off the General stick. Okay, back to action. Sorry about that, folks. Generals looking for the pickup. I believe it's Connor McNulty, number 13 for the Generals. The nice ground ball a minute ago. And here we go again. Shorey harassing the midfielder. Looking for his third takeaway and gets it. 3 in a row. You do not want to take that ball anywhere near Damon Shorey. What happened?
Offsides.
Looks like the General attackman, number 14, stepped across the midfield line to pick up the ball. And that gives the ball back over to the Wolves on an offsides turnover. Those attackmen have 3 people on the offensive end at all times and 4 people on the defensive end at all times. That's 4. Goalie. Wolves sending the ball around. Back up top to number 17, Maxwell Newman. He's going to look to initiate. Dodge down the right side. Passes in the middle. Nice pass. Shot. Saved by goalie. That was number 9 letting her rip. Jared Miller. Ball back down top. As the Wolves control it, Jaden Beatty drops it, no foul, stays in bounds, he picks it up. He's getting guarded by Kyle Olsen, gets right around him. Pushes the ball to the outside, ball goes back to X, little mishandle, ball goes out of bounds. Out of the General's ball, Camden Goldberg will take it in from the end line. Goes straight to the goalie, nice pass. The goalie will bring it up. You see the goalie step out of the crease, he's not able to step back in. He moves it forward to Damon Shorey. Jack of all trades there at the midfield for the Generals. He brings it across. Pass. Oh! The attackman was zigging and he thought he was zagging and the ball goes out of bounds. So now the Generals get into their right as Tualatin will try to clear. 20 seconds they'll have to get across the midfield line. Then another 10 to get it in the middle. Oh, ball goes in the middle of the field. Generals unable to capitalize. Joseph Howard had an idea. But Jared Minton was there to scoop it up. And here comes 17, Maxwell Newman. Down the left side, he pulls it back out. And they're going to try to get set up. He asks for his fellow midi to come help him and he tries to swing dodge. He's harassed there by Damon Shorey. See what's happened there. Good play. Oh, he is on it again. Shorey wreaking havoc at the midfield. Wolves are able to hang on. Ball's back at X. Here comes 19 up the left side. Fabi Hackman. An available attack. Just couldn't get the handle. Christian running on the dodge from X. Trots his way up to the midfield. He can't go over there. Throws a nice pickup by number 10, Gavin Bransman. Bransman doing some good work for the Generals at midfield. And now gets it over to Olsen. Olsen looking for Banjo Sheridan, skies it. Really having trouble moving the ball at the offensive end right now are the Generals. Fortunately, their defense is doing a good job as well, and we're still tied at 0. 8 minutes gone in this first half. They're playing 20. Ball goes down midfield. 21 picks it up. Kevin Jiricek. He brings it across and gets to his midfielder. Didi with the ball. And the Wolves will attack again. Themselves set up. Right side. Looking to attack. With him there is Cameron Goldberg doing a nice job on defense. Well done by Goldberg. There is guarding the guy up top. Gets another ball. Right in the chest. Like Soup takes one off the stick. And the ball goes out of bounds. Who's closest? The referee has deemed that Blue was closest to the ball when the ball went out of bounds, where it went out of bounds. That's important because that was a shot. So unlike a potential turnover off of a pass, if it's a shot, then the team gets it that is closest to the ball, where it goes out, when it goes out. You heard there the coaches were yelling at the General Calvin Mackey to touch the ball in. The offense, from the time they get the ball over midfield, has 10 seconds to touch the ball in below the 30. You'll see there are lines on the side that create a little box there, much like you have in soccer. You got to touch that ball in, and then there's no shot clock. So now they have as much time as they want to get a shot off, and they are able to work it around this time. Well, almost. 14. And he pushes him out of bounds. Great play by the defender there, Kevin Jiricek, harassing Joseph Howitt. And now Howitt will try to give it right back to him. 23-year goalie Tommy Hutchison has done a nice job so far for the Wolves, helping him clear the ball. Get a little wild with it there. It comes down the middle. Good breakup, and they're going to give him a penalty, it looks like. Somebody's getting a penalty. And that looks like it's going to be on Everett Berry, I'm guessing, for a cross-check. See the referee now signaling for the cross-check. As you can see in his visual explanation, he had his hands spread on the stick when he pushed his man. I love to do that. You have your hands together, and when you do that, you get a 1-minute penalty. A personal foul will put the Generals down a man. Tualatin will have the 6 field players against Grant's 5 defenders. They'll start with the ball up top. See the midfielder holding it there. The referee informs the goalie. And the Wolves will have a minute to try to take advantage up a man. Halfway through the first half here, still 0-0. And the defensive struggle. Beautiful day in Tualatin. Pass the ball up top. Trying to get some movement now through the middle. You find the cutter. He was there, just a little pass. GLE unable to do anything with the ball. There's a shot, another by Jared Mitten. Screamer, but off target. And the Wolves get the ball back as they're backing up that shot. There's 17, Maxwell Newman, from the inline. Because we have a running clock today, the penalty will be a minute and a half. Only assessed at a minute with running time. You add 50% to it. So Generals are boxing down for 90 seconds. Tualatin bringing on the right side, looking for the guy in the middle. He's open. They're not looking at him. 19 is standing wide open. 3 got nobody on him. Decides not to shoot the ball. He's on the left side, shooting with the right hand, and there's a shot. Yes, Dennis Kortz trickles off the goalie's shin and into the goal, and Kortz has the first goal of the season for the Wolves, putting them up 1-0 with 7:45 left in the first half. So the man-up play is successful, and the Wolves are up 1-0. So we'll go back to the center X now and facing off for the Generals, Damon Shorey, and for the Wolves, Aiden Didi. It is Shorey, pulls it out cleanly. Had it for a second, got knocked out of his stick, picks it up again, takes control. Pass over to Suit. Nice play at the midfield. Great face-off win. Suit all the way down with a shot blocked by 24. Jacob Thomas with the save, and now he's going to take it himself, and he does. Look, he's going coast to coast. Right by the defenders, all the way down, gets into his attack with the GLE. It's Tony Brown, quite ready to shoot. Puts it in back to Lenny. Lenny probing, trying to get a slide. Now we're trying to get a defender to go to him. Find an open guy, and instead, ball's picked up, taken away, and picked up by Camden Goldberg. Nice taken away by Camden Goldberg. I believe that's the second of the half. Bauer up to Barry. Everett brings it across. Little Dipsy due to the right side and loses the ball on the transfer. Picked up by 21, Juracek, and he's going to take it himself. But he got it right open in the middle of the field. Courts unable to corral it, and he could have had his second. Instead, Brower picks it up, and he comes through to Brandsma. Now Brandsma has the ball, and he'll advance it all the way into the box, maybe even further. Yes, he's all looking for Ibsen. Ibsen to Sheridan. Sheridan with the ball, driving, trying to get topside. Ooh, gets hammered in the middle. No call. The player had his hands together. That's a clean hit. As long as you are holding the ball, he did not come through the check. I like the no call there. I like the defense. And so Lenny will collect it for the Wolves, and they'll bring it back behind the X, and that's Brown with the ball. Then harangued there by Kyle Markle, the defender for the Generals. His defense gave up only 5 goals last week, giving up only 1 so far. He hasn't got much help from the offense yet. He's got the ball on the right side, moving it back and forth. They've held the ball for much of the first half. Certainly they can opposed to the offense. Here they come. Aiden Beatty gets topside. Runs through, a little too far away, but he will shoot the ball. Right lefty. Goalie was not shy. They're going to give him a save right now, so I think he got one off the wrist. Sub on the fly. The cross, you can sub almost any time. On hockey, the players have to be off the field before the new players can come on. Here's to the top, shot by number 17, Maxwell Newman. Off to the right side. Wolves are starting to let it fly here a little bit. Outshot the Generals considerably. 1 goal in the bird to show for it. 1-0 Wolves. Pushes it around the ground.
Next time on Maxwell! Keep going!
Backside of Everett Barry. Hopefully you see raises his hand, blows the whistle. It's a loose ball push. A loose ball push is just possession. There's no penalty there. Not the push because the opposing player had his back to him. So even though he pushed in with his own back, because he was pushing him in the back, that's a violation. Ball gets thrown out of bounds. It's a little too high for a ball. And the Generals will get the ball far side.
Christian, get in front of the ball!
Coaches for the Tualatin team calling for the ride. That's the defense that would play when you're trying to keep your opponent from getting the ball across the midfield line, which is what they call clear. So in this situation, the Generals are clear, and the Wolves are in a ride. And here come the Wolves running out. Long pole gets rid of the ball. Oh, gets hit the back of the head. That's going to be a penalty. And sure enough, that flag goes flying. So the whistle isn't blown right away after the flag is thrown because he wanted to see if Grant would retain possession and let them play advantage. When Tualatin picked it up, he blew the whistle. They're calling a push, which is a technical foul or a 30-second penalty. Cross-check, slash, those are your personal fouls, those are a minute. And then you have a push in the back or a hold. Those are technical fouls, those are only 30 seconds.
go. Get up top.
And here we go. The Generals now will be in a man-up situation. So they've got 6 offensive field players to the Wolves 5, and they'll work around the outside and see if they can't get a clean shot off. It's only a 30-second penalty, so you don't have a lot of time. And instead of going to the man to make the pass and going to the man to receive the pass, the Generals stay in their spots and throw the ball away. Want to make that pass shorter for yourself and for your teammate by closing that gap. They did not do it on that play, and it cost them. So here comes Tualatin now on the ride. Oh, look at there. The goalie throws it up, had 24 open. Shorey stole it, but it was stolen right back by Jacob Thomas. Nice play by both players. Jacob Thomas then pulls the top on the floor. Henry Finger just a little high, otherwise he would have turned over the goal. So opportunities missed on both ends. That's the story of this first half so far. The team that starts executing on these opportunities, I think, is going to be a winner here. Nice throw by the goalie. Brower finds Mackey at midfield. They're down to a minute left in the half. Mackey loses control of the ball, trying to get it around. Got it now to Howitt. Howitt with a cut inside, loses the ball to the defender. Down to 42 seconds. Calvin Mackey being instructed to set it up. He has the ball in the goalie's top left. Looking for a teammate. Trying to get the ball, looks like up top. He's not able to do it, and 21 is going to take it away. That's Kevin Jarechek. Big check there by the long pole. He has an idea, coming all the way across the middle, gets it over to Lenny. And down to Finger. Finger over the crowd. Now has it downside of the stick. Position down with 3 seconds left. That's going to do it for the first half, folks. And there you have it. So after 20 minutes of running time, the score to Wolves 1, Red Generals 0. It's JV High School Lacrosse at its finest. We'll be back with you in a little bit.
It's so hot.
folks. We're here for the second half of Grant High School versus Tualatin High School JV lacrosse game here in Tualatin, Oregon. First half was let's say a defensive battle. 1-0. Tualatin Wolves are ahead. They controlled the ball probably 75% of the time. Generals just couldn't get much going on the offensive end. We'll see if they're able to turn that around here in a second. 20-minute time running. In an abbreviated JV game today, as both sides are a little light. We're going to have the kids too gassed for their roles in the varsity game immediately to follow here at noon. Okay, so it looks like we've got things in order. Set to face off. That'll be Damon Shorey for the Generals against Jared Mitten for the Wolves. Climbed in the middle, that's Mitten, holding on to it. No, his holding call, picks it up nicely on his own. It's a ground ball win, but Shorey knocks the ball away again. Unable to take advantage, still hassling him on the side, he drops the ball again. Shorey looking for that takeaway. He could get failure here. And there's your steal. Great defense at the midfield by Damon Shorey. Nice ground ball pickup by Sudan. Takes it all the way down the middle and loses it to that Wolves defense. And of course, they did a nice job of dispossessing the Generals of the ball on the pitcher inside. And they do it again. Ball is loose. No control. The clock is not running yet for the Wolves until it's trying to get the ball over midfield. They don't pick it up in front of until Sheridan is smart enough to run away from trouble. Oh, he gets one in the back. They're not going to call anything. That's fine. No harm, no foul. They kind of get slashed there in the back. But that's okay. So he's fine. And so we'll take it up top. It's 10. Brandsman taking it himself down to the X position. He's got Sheridan there. Sheridan over to Ibsen. Ibsen again, the top goal scorer from last game of 3 is yet to get on board here, as are the rest of the Generals, still with the goose egg on the scoreboard. Kicker running out front, looking for a dive down the right side. He fakes, goes into the right, has a guy in the middle. Brandsman gets off the shot. Target. That's more offense on the side all the first half already. 2 minutes in. Who's on goal? Sheridan looks for Ibsen. Over his head, out of bounds. That's the story of the first half. Let's hope it's not the story of the second. Wolves take it up there. 25. Richard Anderson bringing it up. Being ridden by Rowan Ibsen. He goes back to his goalie, Tommy Hutchison. Hutchison over to Jacob Thomas. Jacob Thomas with a little dipsy-do. Able to get by his guy and 2 other midfielders, and he's still running, looking like he may have an idea about his own shooting. He does, and he rips and scores. Wow, how about that from Jacob Thomas? Decided to do it himself. The heck with the pass into the attack. He takes the ball probably 80 yards, leading his way, and doubles the Wolves' output for the first half. That's 2-0 to Wellington. Generals are all looking at each other at this point. Who's got ball? That's the question. No one stepped up to say yes, and Thomas took advantage. Facing off, same 2. Shorey and Mitten. Referee sets them, and they're off. Pulled out by Mitten. Kicks it over to Jiricek. Jiricek passes it forward, unable to complete the pass. Picked up momentarily by Markle. He loses it. Markle gets it again. Ball squirts out of his stick, still in bounds. And it finally rolls out. And Dede will pick it up for the Wolves. And they'll take the ball on offense. Got some substituting going on here. You see long poles in exchange for shorties. Long poles are your defenders. Short sticks are your midfielders and your attackmen. They're the guys you want out there scoring goals. And some of the short sticks are more defensive specialists. Call them defensive midfielders. and some are more offensive specialists, and as you might guess, they're called offensive midfielders. So the Wolves have who they want in the game. Now they'll swing it around and see if they can't find a good shot, but right away they mishandle the pass, and there's Everett Berry. He had a good first half, starting out well again in the second half. The steal, loses control, gets it back. Now he'll try to advance it himself. A couple of smaller attackmen are chasing him down, but he runs away. Those long strides, almost makes it through. Ball squirts free, picked up for a second by 3. Luke Bonanno. Luke was not able to pick it up and got pushed. Referee blew the whistle and gives it back to Bonanno. You hear the Tualatin coach and his player go for the ball. If you had just gone for the ball and not had the ground ball, play the man instead of that push. Now the Generals get it back. See what they can come up with. All back to Sheridan. Sheridan over to Ibsen. Ibsen dodges up the right side. Looking for a guy on top. Looks like they're going to go all the way around. They'll set the offense. Have a dodge. Sets himself up. Steve gives it over to Olsen. Olsen's going to change spots. Probably so he can dodge down the right side. Although he puts it in his left hand. He's not fooling the defender. The defender plays him to his right. Forces the pass down the left. Over to Ibsen. Ibsen again with a dodge. Trying to get topside, trying to get himself in a position at the top of the field, top of the goal where he can get a shot off. And see those defenders have been able to keep those offensive players really low. The ball gets thrown all the way up to the midfield, goes over the midfield line. Once it goes over the midfield line, the call is over and back. And that is a violation and a turnover. Here comes 12. Shot. Misses the cage. That's Court. Court scored in the first half. Almost had his second. A little do-it-yourself here by the Wolves early in the second half. They're getting good shots. They put one in. Scores 2-0 Tualatin. 13 and a half left in the game. Running time. Running time. Tualatin with the ball. Ooh, dodge out front. That's 13. Hits Courts in the middle. Shot. Ooh, just out to the left side. Good-looking offense there. As Dakota Bradley finds Courts in the middle. There's another shot. He's getting a lot of good opportunities. Here comes Lemmy. Lemmy on Barry. He drives from X. Slide comes. That's Goldberg with a slide, needing the defensive help. Goldberg on the man. Has a player open and a shot. That's 10. Dede misses cage. Wolves are shooting a lot. They're not putting many on cage. Lenny with the ball. He dodges upfield. Barry stays with him. He tries to get topside. Barry is having none of it. Keeps him out. Defense has not been the issue so far for the Generals. Here comes, oh, nice tipsy-do. Fakes it to the right. Aiden Dede swim dodges over the top and gets the goal. That's 3-0 now for the Wolves. One-on-one play. 2 one-on-one plays here. Tualatin in the second half is giving them 2 more goals, and they're up 3-0 with 12 minutes left in the game. Coach Eric Dahlgren, former Grant varsity head coach, left the program for a couple of years to become Daniel High School's head of the science program. Is back at the club now as the JV head coach. We're happy to have him. Does a great job with the kids. Real educator out of Nebraska. He's a Cornhusker. David Shorey loses the face-off draw, but when his opponent goes to pick it up, slaps down on his stick and causes the ball to be free. But they are unable to pick it up, even in a 12 end. Instead, it's Richie Anderson who corrals it, but then loses it. Back to Ibsen. Ibsen has the ball. Must not have been a push. Nice job by Shorey to get the ball back for the Generals. Oh, sorry, that's Minolta with the ball. Throws it down to Ibsen. It's a very high. He picks it up. Again, the stick gets knocked out of the player's hand. The ball is still in because of holding against Grant, and Tualatin gets the ball back. That's what happened. It's happened twice now. Ooh, good hustle there by McNulty, trying to run down his guy. Can't quite do it. Player open, Lemmy. Open on the crease, turns and shoots. No chance. No chance for Bowery. And the Wolves are starting to pull away. About halfway through the second half here. The Wolves have a 4-0 lead.
Come on to celebrate. Let's go.
By the way,
So we'll get set up here for another face-off. Late player entering the game, Ivan Manning for the Generals. Going on the far side of the field. We're going to have 3 across the center line. We're ready to go. Shorey facing off against Mitten. These two have been about 50-50 so far. Mitten pulls it out. And gets called for the violation. I'm not exactly sure what that was for. It must have been a push. Nonetheless, the Generals have a ball at the offensive end. Looking for their first goal. Shanahan, Nixon. Trying to get the dodge. Ball gets slapped away. 2 players down. 3 players down. Ball is now picked up by Jacob Thomas. And now the Wolves are on the move again. Fast break stopped nicely by Goldberg. Good play by the defender there. Over at Barry. Backs up on X. Cutter across the middle. Lemmy doesn't see him. On top to Mitten. Mitten has a shot. A little bit of arc on that one. Probably not as he intended it coming out of the stick. Sails harmlessly wide, but the Tualatin Wolves are backing it up, and they get the ball back. Here comes Fintner. Fintner against Barry. Fintner stepped into the crease. Offensive players cannot be inside that circle where the goalie stays. Goalie has time, pulls himself out. Marshall Bauer throws the ball downfield, decides to clear himself all the way to Gibson. Gibson now takes the ball to initiate his defender, is Richie. Not the dodge on him yet. He's down again. Manning trying to get it up. Manning loses the ball. And now we'll run back on defense. Ball up top. Oh, off the pipe. Mitten, a much better effort on that one. Close to. Oh. Referee explains his decision, giving it back to White. I think it was a good one. Here comes Newman. Newman down to Fintner. Fintner to Lemmy. Lemmy probing on Barry. Ball goes back behind the ground. Oh, Lemmy knew it. Threw it at his knees. Tough pass. And Grau lets the ball go out of bounds. Goldberg will pick it up for the Generals. Picks up the free one on the far side. And the Generals will try to clear. Goldberg runs around. He's offensive player. Takes a swing and miss from the back. Another one. And a lumber on the far side. As soon as that, just play by. Still trying to see who that is. Oh, 13. Dakota Bradley. Played by Dakota Bradley. It's Court with the ball. Courts. And instead of forcing the ball inside, he brings it back out. Tualatin gets it set up. 6.5 minutes left in the ball game. Tualatin will take their time up top. Get the ball out. Oh, ball squirts free. Markle was there. Now it's Huck. Huck gets pushed in the back. And they'll give the ball. Nope, I'm sorry. That's Markle who got pushed in the back. Good play by the defender. Sophomore number 2, Ty Markle. And Huck brings it in. He gets around Fintner. There's a clear path. So here we go. For the Generals on the offensive end, looking still to break the ice. Oh! Olsen over the middle. Ready for the pass. Loses it. Wolves try to clear, unable. Everett picks it up. Nice pick up and pass. There's the ball. He's going to cut straight to Cage. He's got a chance. Shoots at a wonderful save by 23, Tommy Hutchison, to keep the shutout alive. Howard had a good-looking opportunity. Lemmy knocks the ball down, is able to keep it for the Wolves. Pass inside, quick shot. Fittner saved by Marshall Bauer. And we got a loose ball. There's Goldberg, nice hustle. How about that? Out of nowhere comes Camden Goldberg, the sophomore defenseman. Make it a tough ground ball, and now nobody seems to be able to pick it up, and he does. But he stepped out of bounds. Unfortunate, but good hustle. So the Wolves have the ball in their own end, just under 5 minutes left in the game. Fittner at the X, gets by his man. Markle is going straight to Cage. Has a guy open, and he pulls it out. So you may have heard the coaches screaming yellow from the sideline. That means hold on. We've got a substitution going. Oftentimes when a player has a chance to get to Cage or an open shot, they tend to not hear that, but this time they did and pulled it out as the coaches asked. Here comes Shorey all over him. All over Mitten. Those two have spent a lot of time together today. With the center X facing off and on offense and defense. Back to X. Lemmy brings it up against Goldberg. Pass up top. Ooh, got Bradley. No, Newman. Excuse me. Mishandles the pass. Mitten ball down. Shorey trying to pick it up. Knocks it ahead to himself, and he's got a fast break. Here they come. Big chance. Throws it down to Howard. Just a little too high. Sets across the end line. And Tualatin inside. I just like to see him shoot it there. The defenders are doing a good job of covering up the offense. Something like that. Young goals, it's got to let her rip. Long pass over the top. Nice play from Thomas to Anderson. Great looking clear. Look at this. Bradley all the way down. Saved by Brower. Saved by Brower. Back to back. Marshall keeping him close down there with two great saves. Picked up by Goldberg on the far side. He'll look to clear. Throws it back in the middle. Dangerous play. Ball is free. Still looking to get possession. Finally picks it up again. Gets it to Brower now. He sees open field. He's taking it. He may try to go the whole way. He doesn't. He goes to the attack. Oh, that was out of a stick funny. Ball was picked up in the sideline and dropped and out of bounds. And so Cotton Wolves will get it back. Those poles are really throwing some nice passes. We do have open players in the midfield. It makes it easier. Bransma picks it up. Nope, does not. Ball slips out. Inside. Henry Fittner. The ball out of nowhere lands in his stick. 15 yards from Cage. He turns, runs straight to it. Takes a shot just a bit wide. I think at that point you try to get a little better angle. Those of you scoring from home, that would be what, when the coaches are yelling, get topside, that's what they want them to do. Improve that angle by running across the top of the goal. Long pass downfield from Wahlberg, looking for Ibsen, and ultimately works out. Not quite how they drew it up, but nonetheless, Rowan picks it up. Over to Banjo. Banjo up attack to Kyle. Kyle across to Gavin. He pulls it out. With a minute and a half left, they're going to try to get one on the board before that final whistle. Runs away across to Olsen. He falls to the ground. Goes for the pickup. Gets a nice clean pickup. Gets pushed. Apparently that wasn't from the back because there was no call. Gets pushed out of bounds. Takes the ball back. Open man at midfield. Nice pass to Dakota Bradley. Bradley's got all kinds of options. Jogging his way in. Big pass inside to Lenny, but the goalie, Marshall Brower, steps out and denies it. Playing as a defender rather than a goal. Field to Barry, who drops it, picked back up by the Wolves. Back to Lemmy, and this time Lemmy's got no one on him. And he's able to bury the 12-yard blast. It gives him 5 for the game. And that is just about going to do it. 25 seconds left in the contest. And it looks to me like the Wolves are on the verge of a TV shutout. One last face-off. Under 13 seconds, 10. The referee appears to be in no hurry to get him going. 5, we're going to get a chance for one more whistle. There it is, the scrum. Mitten picks it up, gets it over to his colleague on the far side. There's your final horn, and that'll do it. So in your first JV game of the year for the Tualatin Wolves, they come out victorious over your Grant Generals 5-0. At noon, we will start the varsity game. Until then, I'm signing off. See you soon. All right. Good job.